Here we are. It's Wednesday. It's Wednesday, and we're gonna draw strawberry. I'm excited for it. This is me getting ready for you. Let's talk about the lowly strawberry. Well, the delightful strawberry, right? The strawberry is delightful. And I am saying, hey, Michelle, thanks for joining me. I really appreciate you. So here we are. We're going to do a strawberry. And I've had a lot of thinking about a strawberry, like literally asking myself, what is awesome about the strawberry? What delights us about the strawberry? And I came to a very interesting conclusion. I would love to know what you find delightful about strawberries. Hello, Juniper. Hello, Juniper. Okay, so we are going to do our 4 most important lines. It's really interesting because part of the reason that I do this is because as I am exploring what is delightful about the strawberry, there's a little dip in my paper right there. Did you guys see that? Every day it's like, oh, my line gets weird because the paper is warped right there. So I was trying to be a little bit more careful and I did it. I feel very proud of me. So anyway, as I prepare for you guys, I am trying to figure out, I'm trying to orient the whatever I'm drawing. So today, the strawberry, we're going to come down and we're always going to give ourselves a foundation. And we're going to start right here with just doing a little drop down. That's the little stem that the strawberry is going to be on. And let's just give it a little tiny triangle right there. And now we're going to do our cup thingy, but our kind of frowny face, but it's going to be a little bit angled, a little bit, not much. And we're going to go up on the frowny face, and then we're going to kind of flatten it out a little bit, and then go back down on the frowny face. Okay, so what we're going to do next, thank you, the paper adds character. Hello, okay, hello everybody. Okay, so we're just going to go up kind of along the line here. So we're going to follow along here and go, and then we're not going to keep this symmetrical. I really played around with this. So we're going to go back down, kind of make a little bit of an upside down V here. And then we're going to go up maybe to about right here. So if you want to get it so it looks right, that's about where I'm going to end up. Actually, that's exactly where I'm going to end up, which is exactly the point of putting a point on at the end of where you're going to draw a line, because it gives you a great place to end up and you end up where you want to go. So we're going to connect this line with this line, clean up our edges, just a tiny little skosh, because when you keep it that simple, it has to be clean. So we're going to go down again. And what's interesting about this is that the strawberry is a little bit like the human face. So it goes out a little bit and then it comes down around the jawline. So we're going to end up, let's go ahead and end up about right here. And we're going to go, it's going to round out and then it's going to come back in. And here we are, we end up here. And then we're just going to go over a little bit, just going to give it a little bit of a swoop. And then we can come down here and do the same thing, but not symmetrical, go out a little bit and then come in, and there you go. There we've got our little strawberry. And what we're going to do from there is we're going to do just a little leaf. And I played around with leaves, and what I decided to do that I liked was just kind of go like a fat teardrop a little bit, out like that a little bit. And again, we're not going to make it symmetrical because it turns out that symmetrical is not really a thing in nature most of the time. And so there you go. There you have your strawberries. Now, I'm going to give you an option, because right now, one of the distinguishing characteristics of the strawberry is the seeds, right? And so when I go in with this Neuland marker, interestingly enough, and I've lost my cap now, and that's going to really bother me. So be sure, I'm going to get to that in a minute. But I am not going to do my seeds right now. Now, you might end up not wanting to do seeds, so just play with it. If you want seeds, put them in now if you want, if you trust your markers. If not, we can put them in later. But mine bled, and I was kind of surprised. So this is what I went with. Remember, I was talking about what is the delight of a strawberry, what is delightful to people. And the first thing, the reason drawing was so hard is because I was really stuck on how juicy they are, right? Seriously, I'm like, what pleases us about looking at a strawberry? And I'm like, because they're juicy. And I'm like, nope, that's not about looking at a strawberry. And so I went in and I've been playing with strawberries in my doodling which is kind of why I like the meditation part of it. Oh, chose my green. This one's a Neuland one, and it's interesting because I think this looks like that olive 70s green, which is so now, but it comes out a really nice color. So anyway, what I decided for me, and I'd be interested to hear from you, is what's magical about a strawberry is its colors. So I'm going in with a pink marker. This is kind of where we get to go slow. We get to, yeah, I totally agree. Delicious. We get to go slow and just fill it in really methodically. And I'm going to show you a little bit of a trick. I'm not going to do much of it because, again, when you're doing something simple, it's got to communicate immediately, which is kind of why I am going to go back in and put the outside seeds. That is the only fruit that seeds are on the outside of it, which I think, it's kind of important. It's like the strawberry's signature move, right? It's my signature move. So I liked the pink. It actually reminds me of a nail polish, the OPI nail polish I was talking about when I'm naming things. And this is very much that same color. And it was the color that I liked from OPI was Strawberried in the Sand. That was the name of it. And this is that color. So I'm going over it twice because what I found I liked when I was doing it, it was the colors that make it delightful to the eye. And this pink, if I go over it a couple of times, gets dark and it's that nice strawberry color. So remember that when we make it super clean, and this is pretty darn clean, I'm not going to lie. But in watercolor, what's interesting is that the colors kind of spread over and overlap. And I've never done that with markers before, but I was playing around this morning and I was cleaning stuff up. And when I looked in, you can see that I have just a tiny little skosh of a white there. And you can see it, and it's not as clean as I want. But I'm not going to go back in with my green. Oh, no, that's to be expected. I'm just going to go really very gently with my pink and go in right there, because what it does is it spreads the color and it actually makes these guys, and this is why I was a little bit worried, because see how it's going to bleed into it, which is cool, right? It's kind of doing a watercolor thing. But the interesting thing about doing something that simple on something this simple is that it even if you don't notice it consciously, subconsciously, you will notice it. It's a fun game to play. So I'm going to go back in with my my defining characteristics of these seeds. And I'm just going to do a few really lightly because, again, the human eye will fill in what's not there. Your brain will go, strawberry, plenty of seeds, got it. But honestly, does it look like a strawberry? We know that it represents a strawberry, and that's what we're looking at. So we're going to go back in. That's our strawberry. He's clean. If you want to add anything to him, or if you don't like that, if you think, oh, that makes it look messy, guess what? It's your meditation. You get to have it be however you want. So the strawberry, in my daughter taught me in Kitchen Witchery, is for enjoyment. And so my enjoyment this morning was really going in and meditating, having a meditation before I came to this meditation. So I'm just going to do something really simple. And I'm going to call her... Oh, I've got it. Wait, wait. Who's the really pretty actress? The one that, oh gosh. Now I've narrowed it down, so you guys should just know who I'm talking about. We're just going to call this Barrymore. There we go. That's actually not what I was thinking, but I like it. Barry. Yeah, I spent more time thinking about the strawberry, the enjoyment, the refining characteristics, which was super fun because that's what makes it interesting for me, is to just explore. I explored the berry today. And I'm going to be honest, yesterday, because it was interestingly challenging. So there's Barrymore. She is fabulous. And I'm going to make my mark on the world right here with M, P, Y, and go 20. I want to fix that. I'm not pleased with my mark yet, which is what art is all about. It's about refining and refining and refining. Barrymore, number 8. I'm starting to number them because we're doing a series. And for those of you who are joining me early, you will be at the beginning of the series. I imagine there should be a prize. Thanks, Michelle, for coming. Oh, hi, Aubrey. I see Lulu Cheeses on there. And make it a great day, guys. Make it a day with a bunch of play. Thanks for joining me. I really appreciate it.